Good morning. This is Moso Denning. It's early in the morning. I usually rise up early, and just the nature of the beast of many years of waking up early, even on the weekends, you wake up early. Anyways, I was inspired to record this video, and the point of it is going to be advice to boys and young men, and hopefully other men out there as well. So, my son's friend uploaded a YouTube video addressing me, not necessarily in a bad way. So kind of a little background on it. They had uploaded a video that had a lot of mature content. Now they are young teenagers, and of course the material that they put on there was not appropriate for young men or young men their age, or for viewers that would probably be viewing them. And a lot of it is that they don't fully grasp that what they put on YouTube or what they put on the internet can come back and haunt them in the future. We've all seen it in the news, articles online, that many Facebook posts or Twitter posts, Instagram posts have come back to haunt people as they try to find jobs, apply for jobs, and then even after they have a job, they get fired for their activity online in the past and present. And I don't think they really understand that. They think it's just about getting uploads, getting views, and maybe thinking that they're going to be able to have a future in YouTube, which could be the case. You never know. Don't want to stifle that for sure. Don't want to stifle creativity. However, you got to understand what you're doing, what you're talking about, and who your audience is. So my son's friend, obviously young, doesn't have a lot of life experience, doesn't have a lot of wisdom, and being a teenager, I know when I was a teenager, I thought the same way as well. That I know best, I have all the answers, and you're just not understanding or seeing it that way or my way. However, I think a little bit difference between those who are a little bit older, probably had a little more respect for adults, and we didn't really voice our opinions to them directly. We had friends that we talked to about it, so I was a little shocked when I saw this video. I first thought that it was going to be an apology and saying, "Hey, I apologize. We shouldn't have recorded and uploaded that content." But instead, I got comments saying why they should be allowed to do it instead of just apologizing. And another thing was, I really don't understand the argument why they want to continue to, or why he wanted to continue to upload mature content when that video, it was up very shortly, because I noticed it, his mom noticed it, his stepdad noticed it right away and had them take it down. But the amount of time it was up didn't have very many views. The video that my son has uploaded, I don't know if his friend was a part of it, that has the most views was a live stream of Geometry Dash. So their audience wants to watch them play, those little online video games, and not the mature content. So anyways, this led me to think about young men and boys, and that I wanted to provide a little bit of guidance for those who happen to, young men, boys, even men, who happen to stumble across this video. And hopefully, my son and his friend watch this. I have no hard feelings. Life is a journey, and we learn from what we do. But here's some advice for me to my son, and to my son's friend, to boys, and to young men out there. I think that boys and young men are attacked by society. And I don't think I'm definitely not the only one that has noticed this. Other men see it. It's been commented by other writers and producers of YouTube and articles that men are being attacked in society for, and especially masculinity. Masculinity is being attacked, and it's not, masculinity is not a bad thing. That is for sure. And I don't like it. And we need to stand up for it. It seems like men have just kind of sat back, let it happen, and we become more docile. And for fear of probably the way people think about us or view us, that we don't want to stand up for our boys and young men, and we want to let them kind of be subdued into what society's developed an understanding of what men should be instead of traditional man. So speaking from my 42 years of life experience and the wisdom that I've collected through that time and all the experience that I have, please limit the amount of time that you spend online. It's okay. Everything has a purpose. Everything can be used. You have the knowledge of the world at your fingertips on your cell phones and on computers, online, tablets. Use it, but use it for good. But limit your exposure to it. If you are wasting hours and hours upon your day just looking through YouTube, reading junk, that's pretty much what's going to develop you. And us as men, we need to stand up for our boys and young men. We need to stand our ground, be men, and start investing to them. We need also ourselves, not just young men and boys, we need to stop spending so much time online watching YouTube. And we need to start being mentors and leaders for our young men and young boys in our communities. I think that we're substituting online connections and friendships for real physical contact, friendships and connections. And I think that we need to find a balance between both. So I definitely encourage young men, boys and men to limit the amount of time that they spend online, get out of the house, go socialize, go to church. If that's a way for you to socialize, go join a bowling league. Just go be around people, make friends, and create those human connections. About education, do your best, but don't focus on, if you do your best, what you can do will come out. It's not necessarily important or to be stuck on if you get an A or if you get a C. It's doing your best and applying yourself as best as you can. Do not give up on who you are to try to fit the mold. There's been research that's come out, researching A students in high school and in college. And they're not necessarily the leaders after they get out of high school and college. The leaders are those who have, applied themselves, worked hard, whether they got an A or a C, those who are able to bust out of the mold, push the boundaries, respectfully push the boundaries, not disrespectfully, and be able to think in different directions and take their knowledge, their skills, their leadership to new levels and to new heights. And even questioning, is this the best way to do it? Just because we've always done it, do we have to continue to do it this way? That's not a problem. Try new things, push the boundaries a little bit. Don't be afraid to fail, and don't give up. And then also pursue an education in STEM, so science, technology, engineering, and math. Having a background in STEM is going to help ensure that you're the forefront of innovation and almost ensure that that you're going to be able to have a job and be able to provide for yourself, and in the future, if you have a family, provide for your family. So with anything you do, work hard, and couple that with a drive, an ethic. Don't give up easily. If you reach a roadblock, find a way to go around the roadblock or through the roadblock. I heard the expression that if you run into a wall, go left and right and start looking for a door or an entry through it. Get a bulldozer, knock it down. Just don't give up. If it's something that you like, that you want to do, that's not going to hurt you, and it's not going to hurt somebody else, pursue it. Keep going. Embrace it and learn from it and push through it. Whenever you encounter hardship and trial and struggle, you'll grow and you'll get stronger from it. Respect one another. It's okay to have a debate and not agree with each other. It doesn't mean that you have to hate each other afterwards. The person who raises their voice or yells the loudest is not the winner. Be able to have a discussion and understand that you can't change everybody's mind. Not everybody's going to see the way you see things, but that's okay. At the end of the conversation, you can shake hands, leave smiling, and continue your friendship. You don't have to end a friendship just because you have different points of view. And again, never resort to violence or for a verbal disagreement. It doesn't need to come to a fist fight just because you can't see eye to eye. The vast majority of parents and adults have the best intentions for their children or for boys or young men that they mentor. So the vast majority. There's the bad people out there, but respect your parents, respect adults, because the majority of them, all they want to do is to help you, mold you, teach you, provide wisdom that they gained over the years to help you in your life. So respect them, learn from them, but it doesn't mean that you can't respectfully, like I said before, push the boundaries or question. Just because we did things one way in the past doesn't mean it's the same way that we have to always continue to do things. There may be a new and better way to do it in the future, and you might be the one to find that, but just do it respectfully. Eat healthy. Make a habit of eating healthy and exercising. That's going to give you energy and vitality. It'll, especially do it in exercise in the morning. It'll give you a sense of accomplishment and give you energy for the rest of the day. I can't say enough about energy and trying to live a healthy lifestyle. It's pretty simple. Eat well and exercise. So I could go on a lot of things and ramble on longer than I already have, but I'm going to end the video. So the boys and the young men who have made it this far, I and a lot of men in your life are in your corner. We're fighting for you. And men out there, start standing up for the boys and young men. Lead them, mentor them, teach them how to be responsible, teach them to respect others and respect women. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I hope this provide some kind of help and guidance. I'm always looking to be a leader and a mentor and hopefully be a good example for others out there. Hey, have a great day and take it easy.